Ingen nang buganjo ila haji. But after that, let it have.
Let go, but I give it to you.
Balama haji de diam.
No, well, no, because okay, sometimes I mean, Barrow sometimes I could kumol for the mele alonko, amala like a man for, or probably I could kumol for them just a slip of mouth, But this is something one should be scared because it's more like a dictatorship. Abola Chori can sign because neither winter you're trying to enforce things mele alonko and in democracy manta. So those things, it's something to be scared about, but it's difficult for us to know right now because Baroka withdrawal about something like that. So I don't know how true that is.
Ala kanna sor lalong. Yalong ninte diawre nga kumo fo jan sai. Nite ben kanna sor lan lafta en kanna sor nga fo nyami.
Yeah.
But Baroka kumo fo ya kanna sor ko amon la fi kanyim fonunde.
So now the entire Barola film sometimes it go kumol fole it can be meant for killing or it's just a slip of mouth or it's just a wrong translation. But I mean it's just difficult to
imagine covering ala Barrow media movement that I video ke. The first part one.
Right.
Inable kono amon la kinyo pula ala panina pula.
It's so dysfunctional.
So on the second part tuning, ya edit la for pare, ikaja kuma killing for kan which means they did some work editing that material. So you understand.
No, but I cannot Barrow blame. Like there is something called presidential appearance and composer. Barrow is new to this system. Barrow is new to the way about the people that are behind him, especially the PR or the
no. Lady. No, but nyanyininka. Itila do ku live dami. Ne sanji lulu keje. Can you still pull that newbie card? Kavoko, and I'm still new over here. I don't know how to do this and do this. 5 years need another dokula honey 6 months you mark nyama say by.
No, but lady prior experience with Barrow is totally different. Barrow is just like him from the bush.
Don't totally.
Nobody comes to become a president with experience.
There is a knowledge to rule. It a bit it knowledge how to rule. You do have that knowledge right now.
So let me ask you. So Silang, at more experience with that BJ, 5 years saying he's still acting inexperienced and he's seeking another 5 years. So we want him to gain experience another 5 years within the next 5 years, or should he go? Someone will buy him.
Oh man, apa tu Baroma? Barrow.
Okay, they should have teach him how to talk. How to talk.
No, but especially if you're in public, sometimes I'm telling you.
But lady, go ahead. I want to hear your analysis on this thing on Barola speaking.
Oh, I meant for about the Fenco bank.
Restricting Fenco, like Kafuko at the Fenco deal, inspect Fenkelale, instructor the Prakana license day.
Well, Barrow needs real help, professional help to guide him what the president is all about. Because if I were Barrow, I would not make such statements right now because you want the people on your side. Electoral support, you want people to give you another term. Things you should do and things you shouldn't say. You should differentiate that because Nipare alteration first right now. What are you telling the people? Because obviously we are gonna say, okay, ni baro ya tadrong, then dictatorship le binaka because you see in the signs. You cannot declare certain things at this point because you need the people's vote. Support le need. So ninte munum baroti, ninte maybe, I mean, politicians, they lie. They all lie to us, telling us things that we want to hear until near Palazzo Soto, then they start doing something different. Those are not remarks Barrow Nyanta for right now. Anyante batulale num four. Ate win. Let him win first. Because that's the main thing. Ate win follow. Amano from five win. Because Balo ala win balia abe sunna ala diamolela. His own words, ala own da. Whatever tinyaro kela Barrow e prakana win. Seriously. He just have to take the back seat and be careful and what to say. Well, I guidance because Barrow, how many advisors from what I had? Because all these people on the payroll are all advisors. So it's like you have all these people, then what are they for? They are just on a payroll for nothing. So in that Alawa statement, it's kind of scaring me because I'm like, okay, Plasota, within that 5 years, how are we going to live? We will live, I mean, I don't know, but it's really scary.
It is.
That's my analysis. It is scary to me because if I'm in the president or you're seeking for another term and you're making those all. No, it's a no, definitely.
Ndo ndanga balala baraka bakalla kumol nyinyat. Ndo bi yalon ka stay neutral. Mantra dula support kan. But tonya ningaje nsafo abenyami. Tonya buka kanna sord. Because Tonya niko ba kanna sorla isitafo no ba Ibrahim malafi fola Ibrahim la modole fola no. Anu sa wala be Gambia. Jenno fola. Now understand ko right now Benjamin Barrow are more comfortable of sitting down. Because now Jube NPP before Benjamin. NPP formed out of frustration. So and in the time frame that NPP are formed and inside, is very limited. NPP is a party form right now. Hanila Congress imake. So in a phone call, in executive members right now, they are not elected by the party, but selected by a council within the party. Only more Jube party kono munidiate they go, okay, so which means the party is not yet prepared to even go for election.
A few more months. Come on now. They got
exactly.
Exactly.
But like a party that are, it takes a lot of work, especially at the grassroots level. But Barrow saying Hana Akita winter is the power of incumbency. Muyaloko model bentola saredo worka foloko coming ebuka kate for opposition Mumbije ka wole. So I mean one votes also totally. But Barrow as the president, actually Ajube can bring Barrow keta president with the fanata B. Muntumala lota dulato al kumo for Muyaloko abenda bonku dingol na falal kombing mbenda banko mol mbe sambala nyato nanyum kumo is so inspiring. Abenda people will move forward, the generations to come. If you see the video, you have control the president or the kumo fonong and the more uplift and the split soul uplift and more rejuvenate for more taro do kola puna banko. Abuko. The president was to Muyalo ko sang and the state house oleta atata embarba keje kefen kodi wo du to koto campaign. Alkanjele. Sang nkabuko na unla tola fola bari bantaba fo civilized ke alfal le kasi bantaba ibe nyol hakilo yirwandira
is you going too much on my president muna kidding
tonya ke son taka mala fi moyen kan sor ndela ta fola moliam ikangel son tolla bankodo alfal le kasi duto koto ibe nyol hakilo yirwandiga bari nan ndongo le kamune fo itol ka sijele be atami never was swaji do be boy do be romani was my daughter hamda and this be moy lodo amga the story for a boy chaga muf deme fale na last year buñ deme fale li ak li lañ def ni hamga mo be ta da na da na fatal so na president was saying I will fen ko leta I will akola campaigning I will leta turning to mbarbata akibanta atofala banta bati the president will your media invite. Instead of your credible media invite, you tell them things that will be uplifting. Let them do a question and answer session with you. But it is seen talent Dimakela. It is seen that you're telling tales of stories. All of those tales, Baroka Munke is in a bid to edify himself. Self-edification, I be one like I've been telling you. I left a kumo for an operator. moli afko ho barole nyinke ala give a typical example kabria ko ino abo fenko fula ko ye fureta ye sapodu ndada ko no ako non tata jola tata at the end ateka lafta mum fula no wolon ka tandi molla ko atelon kodi tioto dun je dano atele ya pura o dépense nyin ni yudi timantanu at any point in time they would not be able to accomplish anything financially so atelon birbati Ikajalo even nabi ya jambe bondo foga kafura atili ya jambe bondi. It people been trying for years. Ya jambe bondi. It ni Halifa Saleh bondi. Ya Halifa Saleh came with the plan, the blueprint of this coalition. Be ya jambe bondi la nyami. Ite yete ta yete bundije. But the next moment Gabriel bundije, the first thing you move for num near CDL interview la monum ko muyad ni tel fama son place hotel num wolon ko itol ye committee la form no wo committee li nyanta wala tal no committee la mo hire as a minister you go through that committee ni la mo file as a minister you go through the committee but Barrow the first thing I am ke gabranata ade fo ya dati kam mol commandi on left ñu place de dile la parti la left ñu place de dile ay committee ñu fego wala na doing call ti ko itol iman la fi fenko la minister yalla anymore but nga boje nga la doto you understand ni to ko be silale ita iko ajiye ko lafta nyim party political sa ko because political siata banko kam bakele ka bring last election for some political lebeka ita opposition parties it all you want soto they have to politics never stops because it all they have to keep going around and talking yebela fako kela ita as the president ni mantra kuke ka nyama the politicians the opposition they have those platforms the campaign platforms to keep you honest and to keep you right. It will be like government kegang it as a leader ye karango from the law political okay but ngin cool that something nintendo mantra ka Kenya take up for Senegal right after election Senegal stops all politicking. That's not true because the Senegal they are always politics. Sonko Wal and Idrissa Seck, all those people they are always politicking. So you cannot come and say, oh, most of them. All of this is out of frustration, but like Lady Afunyami, number to Jube, Pabe Ganyela, Nagara Ganyeta, Nanyunko Jube. You understand? But at the phone, Kavako political book stop. How many times le Barrow Kata Fengola, meet the people's dollar? Sanjo Kono, most of those meet the people like Samakono, like this September 10. Anyanta kata meet the farmers to all from body. Ya jame wata buka ko meet the people to aka meet the farmers. Akan ika ya jame jela bitakan during that to abe fenkol dina angarel dina wolon fertilizer yalo natul mamsuru akomoy. Nse wo pare wolon fertilizer.
If you be all of
so ya jame ko wala dinu wo molla farm soltate nina de la mitungo da kudila dada da kudila asabu ay tractor dila but ate ala mbega jibe nada ba abe farmers wala ba fula wole bola kunko de na jibe ay kumol fo ya talent di ma ko ay talent o ay kaba kulo dila pour eta kaba jibe na last part before mba transfer alia atela nying fen ko la be mum bege kan State House abe mol kuman la ke bina kanje wamu campaign yolon bang fo munang is politicking so at the deprive lamunna the opposition deprive lamunna he's doing the same thing every weekend saying bantabado tribe cleansing at that time Jammeh was a little bit tribalism not the Gambia, but he used to say others were tribalists. But saying Barrow from Mafong as the president, he is the most divisive president. Because Gambian commander, the best way he could have done it, maybe KMC Alpha Commanding, NPR Alpha Commanding, URR Alpha Commanding, West Coast Region Alpha, LR Alpha, by division, or even by division, it commanded by district. You understand? Chief Nila delegation enana. But you calling these people to State House by tribe. Sarahulo lenananji, be Surwal lenarananji, be Balantol lenaranang, be Serero lenaranang. Why are you calling people by tribe to come and see you at the presidency to tell you what their need is? You're supposed to be the unifying president. afon ko Gambia be mala fengo dimbalade muna mena dimbal kumandi no by region or by district isaji wo tribe so bele be hasla nyoka yenaje but it be kumandi gam by tribe. What are you trying to say? Anu baro fengo so lo safako new so mun be tribalism promote kan but you go patil je be tribe so kumandi kan gabo or be tribe karila nata nyinjube taka but we only see it at the state house and this is the first time hani ya jaminala kube nanama ya jammeje a particular tribe commanding state house ko nata la purnale kaja abe barole be kan woka abe Gambia divide kan and saying that dole tribalists are that tribalists ngatu albu.
Yeah, well, yeah, we meant for Tonya long. But Nebaro, yeah, Nebaro government Jube, you know, Barrow came to the